The title today is Recognizing Your Destiny. Recognizing your destiny. So that you can become a man of destiny, so you can become a woman of destiny. We're going to be talking about spiritual destiny, which is the foundation for all destinies, all the other types of destinies. Then we'll talk about finding your soulmate, which is also a matter of destiny. And then action or livelihood, how you're making your livelihood or your actions and the way you deal with the world and give to the world. And then your physical destiny. Each destiny is a manifestation of its potential, of your potential. Just like a seed in the ground, its potential is to become a mighty oak tree. The proper conditions of the water and the earth, the sun, it manifests into its full potential of being a mighty oak tree. What it started was that little seed. That was its potential. That was its destiny of that seed. We want to find out, what is your destiny? And how do you recognize when you found your destiny? I'll give you some clues. Often, your deepest struggle contains the seed of your destiny. Often, your deepest struggle contains the seed of your destiny. Let me give you some examples. I was talking to a student recently, and he feels very harassed by his employer, and he walks around just angry, he just hates the injustice. And I said to him, within your hatred of injustice is the seed of your destiny. Within your hatred of injustice is the seed of your destiny. He's got so much passion tied into it. Every day he's thinking about it. He can then fight injustices in the world. After he deals with his, or as he's dealing with his, he could be helping other people who are suffering the same injustices, the same harassments. So then he expands it out into serving the world, which is one dimension of destiny, is where your intention is to serve the world, not just yourself and your loved ones. That can be a calling. We're going to talk about what a calling is. So within his case, within the seed of his hatred of injustice was the seed of his destiny. Within me, within the suppression of my true identity was the seed of my destiny. For me, within the suppression of my true identity was the seed of my destiny. My true identity was incredibly loving. And I grew up really embarrassed by it, and it seemed very unmanly to have that kind of love for creation, for his fellow human being, for animals, for everybody. And I was embarrassed. It was crushed. I was suppressed within myself. And it's been a matter, and then as my destiny has been to manifest that love and light and everything that I do, and to seek to uplift the world for at least 1,000 years, spiritually, psychologically, intellectually, socially, emotionally. Another example would be, within my father's economic poverty was the seed of his destiny. Within my father's economic poverty was the seed of his destiny. He was so poor when he was growing up with his two brothers and mother. His father was deceased, my grandfather. They would have to move every month. You would get 1 month of free rent wherever you went during the Depression. And so they would move every month. And he was working since he's 12 years old to help support his family, help support his mother, really. That's what it was. All the brothers were working to support my grandmother. And he never finished high school. But from that, what happened? His destiny, that was the seed. He made up his mind, he's not going to live that way, and his children were not going to have to go through that. And my father worked hard, took advantage of the opportunities as an American, the great opportunities of this country, and became a multimillionaire. But the seed, and that was his destiny. And then as the money came in, his self-respect went up, his full charisma shone, his generosity, his loyalty, his best attributes within the context of that wealth, financial wealth, the best of him could shine forth. But what was the source of it? Poverty. Growing up in poverty and deciding my children are not going to have to go through that. If you look at even athletes, great fighters, great bodybuilders, powerlifters, a lot of times the little guys, puny, might have had an inferiority complex. Within that inferiority complex was the seed of destiny. And then become the most powerful fighters, the most powerful bodybuilders, the most powerful strength athletes, the most powerful power lifters. But it was in the seed of that struggle